Hey, welcome back to another Mr. Harris RYC. This is the holiday seasons here in New York City, and there's no better place to experience the holidays than right here in New York, and we're having a ball, I tell you. Well, today is a special day. Yeah, we got a Dimash video coming. And I know a lot of you guys have been asking about the story of the sky, or the story on one sky?
The story of one sky.
The story of one sky. The story of one sky. The story of one sky. Wow, that's a twister in and of itself. Do we have some lower thirds telling me?
Subtitles, yes.
Subtitles? Oh, great. So I know this is pretty long, right? So how long is this?
It's about 13 minutes in total.
So it's a short film?
Yes.
It's a short film. Dimash is like unstoppable. It's like, hey man, I'm going to do it all. You know what? That's what life is all about, Rick. You know, like maximizing your very own potential. Like don't put yourself in a box. Because you are the greatest singer doesn't mean you can't do more, right? And I guess he's on that quest, that journey of life to see what more can he do. All right, so we're gonna check this out. So we are dapped out for the occasion. I hope you guys like this three-piece suit this brother here is wearing. Matching tie and hanky. So if we're gonna do this movie, we're gonna do it right. And just before we get the movie started, let me get me something to drink. Rick?
Yep.
No cups?
No cups. We just have this white bowl.
This white bowl, okay. So I'm going to drink out of a bowl. And for my snacks, I have some Cheez-Its, some Chips Ahoy cookies, and I am going to unfortunately look like a fool, thanks to Rick, and drink my ginger ale out of a bowl. So, we'll take a sip before we get the movie started, shall we? All right, still tasty. All right, so. Let's get into it. So you've queued this up at some point, right? So we don't see the whole thing in its entirety.
Yes, it's halfway through, 7 minutes in.
So we're at 7 minutes in. So join me at 7 minutes in, and we're going to what? To the end or to?
Yeah, we're gonna play it out.
Okay, all right. Let's get in it. Let's get it. The pain in his voice. Yes. Wow. Man, I can't even unwrap what that song is about. The message I got, you know, because we just watched it from 5 minutes and change on, right? You watched the whole thing?
Yes. Yeah.
Very quickly, just so I can, when we talk about choosing life, what happened in the beginning part?
So the beginning, it was war.
What's war?
I know he's from Kazakhstan, which is close to Russia. So it can be shining light on the war that's in Russia and Ukraine.
I see. So I saw the remnants of that toward the end when he says we're choosing life. What a strong message. The story of one sky. Man, you know what's great about, first of all, let me just, before I get into like all the emotionalism, because it takes you to all these emotions. Dimash, he never lets us down, does he? Right? He always like delivers, whether you like the message, whether you like the song, or whether you wish that he do some things of old. You know, we've got to let him grow and let him just, you know, do what he does. But he gives you enough elements, right? So it's like going to an Italian restaurant. You don't go to an Italian restaurant and order burgers, right? So if I order a Dimash, I know I'm going to get this wide range of vocals. I'm gonna get this power. I'm gonna get these falsettos. I'm gonna get a guy who does all these acrobats with his voice. So in the very beginning, he was doing like these Indian runs, which was absolutely amazing. And he does it in a Dimash fashion, like, oh, this is what you guys normally do, right? But I can do that and add this, right? You know, that's what he does. Like, it's like, okay, that's what y'all normally do? All right, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna raise the stakes, and I'm gonna add this to it as well. And I look for that, and it's almost like I'm expecting it from him. And it's probably not even fair. He probably could never, for me, just sing a bland song. I don't care how pretty the melody is. I don't care how great the words are. I need Dimashism when he sings. And in my opinion, he doesn't let us down, you know, and so we got to give it up to him in that sense. So great job. I have not seen this in its entirety, you know, because of this, but I will watch it in its entirety later on today or tonight. Just to get the fullness of what this is all about, because I'm sure there's a strong positive message here. What was your takeaway since you saw the whole thing? What was your main?
So I thought it was a good take on destruction versus humanity. And especially towards the end where he says we're choosing life, he's just showing the world that we don't have to resort to violence to solve our issues. Yeah, because I saw there was some death that took place. Yeah. And then there was a baby being born. Yes. So you know, like me not seeing the whole thing in its entirety, is that like the continuum or? Yeah, so he got shot. He was a soldier, and he ended up shooting what seemed like a dictator, and then he got killed himself. Yeah. And then the baby was born. So it seemed like a rebirth. I see.
Awesome. Man, I see why you guys said you guys enjoy this. Very, very good. The gentleman, I forget his name, the big guy, bald head, who plays all of the keyboards for him. Did he arrange this as well? The arrangement is very, very good as well, you know?
I believe his name is Igor.
I'm
not sure if he arranged this one, but we can look into that.
Good arrangement. And like I said, we didn't see its entirety, but sometimes, you know, music should have just ebbs and flows, unless it's a radio song and it's only 3 minutes long or 2.5 minutes long. But to do a big chunk like this, you don't want to be bored, you know? And there were times where, man, he's got the it factor, and I call it it often when I can't define something. Or when Dimash will sing a note and I feel it in my toes, you know? My very essence when he hits his notes and he sings it, I'm like, ooh, it resonates with me so much. He's able to do that, but then calm it out. Get yourself together, Mr. Harris. You know, boy, enjoy this. All right, I'm gonna give you this pictorial because I'm coming back. And he'll come back with something else. Ooh, yeah. That's good movement. That's just really good arrangement of music. So big ups. And I'm sure he had a lot to do with the arrangement. But well-arranged piece, well-produced. Rick. It's dope. It's dope.
I'm speechless.
Yeah, it's dope. I like to hear you guys' comments in terms of how you feel about not just the piece, because you can't deny that. You can't deny that this guy is talented. You know, it gets me sometimes when I hear people put in the chats. Sometimes, oh, he's not this, he's not that. He screams, he yells, he's this. Okay, well, here's my thing. Will you do it? Let me see you do it. Let me see you do half of what he does. Matter of fact, find me someone else that does what he does, right? So whether you like his specific style, I got you. There's nothing wrong with that. I like, you like calm singers, or because he does it all. He's calm, he's creative, he's bland. He can give it to you however you want it, but he's choosing to do it this way. And to me, and I'm a pretty big critic on good vocalists. I'm saying it. Dimash is that dude. He's that guy. And he doesn't let us down. So, thank you again. I hope you guys like the outfit. My little snacks. I will finish these snacks watching this entirety. We got to get cups here in the studio. Can't be drinking out of bowls here on the show, but it did its job. Cheez-Its make you thirsty. In closing, don't forget, love yourself. Love yourself. Let me look right in that camera and say, love yourself. And once you finish loving yourself, make sure you take some of that love and turn around and give it to somebody else. The world's in need of it. And this song is partially about that, right? I want to live. I want to live in love, right? All right, deuces. All right, see you guys soon. Stay tuned. A lot is going on in this channel.